Hey y'all, today I wanted to talk to y'all about prepping. I know, there's been a million videos on YouTube about prepping and how-tos and how to get started. Well, here's mine. Eventually, I want to become self-reliant. I would love to own my own homestead where I grow my own food, raise my own food, and don't have to be reliant upon anybody but myself for survival. But until that day comes, I'm stuck prepping. The society that we all know and love, the comforts and conveniences that we've all grown accustomed to, are held together by a thin thread. In the news lately, we've seen a number of events that have happened that stare us in the face and ask the question, are you ready if shit were to hit the fan? Whether it's an attack similar to the ones we've seen in New York, Minnesota, or Washington State, or a natural disaster like a hurricane, earthquake, a flood, or tornado. And then there's also the riots that have been happening, like in Charlotte or all across the United States. And not to mention the fuel shortage that we saw not too long ago. Even if one of these events do not affect you, there are also things like a job loss, that having a well-stocked pantry will really help a struggling budget make it to the next paycheck. Even our own government suggests on the FEMA website that we should have at least 3 days minimum per person of food and water. Things can turn bad in an instant, and you need to be prepared. Water is everything. You need to have at least 1 gallon per person per day. I would also recommend that you get some purification tablets and also some water filtration systems like a Berkey filter or one of those Life Straws per person. Now you'll have to check with your local laws regarding the storage of water on your property, but there are several different options that are out there that you can get to store water and buy several different large water storage tanks. Again, like I said, you'll have to check with your local government to make sure that you're abiding by the laws, but this is a great option to have if you ever needed to access water or even get a rain catchment system going. It's really not that hard to start prepping. The easiest way that I've found is every time you go to the grocery store, pick up a couple extra canned goods, pasta, rice, or beans. It'll really add up fast, and it won't take a lot out of your budget to do it this way. Another thing to consider is the items that you're buying. I don't like Spam, so I won't be buying Spam. There are a lot of different meat options out there that are canned, whether it be chicken or a pulled pork with barbecue sauce, pretty good. Also, there's corned beef and hash, good calorie count. Also, you get a starch in addition to your protein. Once you have a decent amount of items stockpiled, you can then go on Amazon or eBay and pick yourself up some Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. I have chosen the 1 gallon Mylar bags. They're a bit smaller than your 5 gallon, and the benefit to that is if you are to open one of the bags, you don't need to use all the product at once. You can have 5 1 gallon bags and use them as you need. Another thing to consider is getting plenty of different fruits and vegetables. Your body needs other nutrients besides meat, rice, and beans. Rice and beans are great. They store for a long time, but your body needs fruits and vegetables. So make sure to get plenty of different options. Prepping isn't that hard and doesn't take a lot of money to get started. Given the current state of things, I would suggest that you start sooner rather than later. You wouldn't want something to happen while you procrastinated. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and as always, thank y'all for watching.